any sort of fucking problem with.
But you got started.
One of my damn eyeballs. Forgot to say? Did I forget to say? It's hot as fuck out here. Keep slinging lead, you know. I don't care.
Subscribe.
Time to show the SKS a little love, baby. Oh yeah.
Alright people, today on this particular video, you're probably thinking to yourself, what is this right here? Beautiful Soviet design rifle. Well, it's not exactly a Russian SKS, it's a, and you're probably looking at that too, if you're real smart. It's got a rubber butt pad on it too. You know, we all know the Russian SKS come out in like 1944, 1945, around that era. This is the Yugoslavian, before it changed to Serbia, SKS, called the M59-66. So, anyway, what you got here is your gas shut off, sights for grenade launching. Because this right here, see that on the end, is a grenade launcher. So, it's also still got the bayonet and hasn't been Californianized yet. And will not be, because it's mine. And it's beautiful. It's had 450 rounds shot through it, no problems. Every kind of ammo you can think about put into it. I mean, this thing is built tough too, people. This thing's thickness is better, way better than those Chinese SKSs. I mean, it's excellent. I mean, the wood is a different color though than the Russian or Chinese SKSs. It's got a different type of color wood. That's why I wanted to get it out here in the sun for you pretty good so you can see it. And yes, you still put your cleaning kit through there, but it does have a rubber butt pad, which I think is pretty neat. And my son shot this gun a whole lot. I'd mainly bought it for him, but he just hasn't been too interested in the sport here lately. But that's a different story. Still, you know, 10 round box magazine, like every other SKS. And I mean, like I say, the differences between this one and some of the other ones, you got a different color wood, different type of wood. I think the gauge of the steel is quite thicker. It's just my opinion. Okay. And then right up here, you got that grenade launcher, sight, and you have a knife bayonet though. Now the bayonet is different from the Russian or Chinese SKS. You got the knife bayonet with the Yugoslavian. It's way different. And you got the spike bayonet with the other two, Russian and Chinese. And of course on this one you got a little extra length, kind of gives it that different appearance for the grenade launcher. But it's a beautiful gun. I really like it. I think the Yugoslavian SKSs are some of the nicest ones, period. And oh yeah, my son did drop this gun, to be honest with you, right down there in those rocks, right where I'm pointing beside that red car. Smacked one of those big ones. It fell off his shoulder because of the type of strap we were using. Come unslip. So anyway, people, it's an excellent gun, like I say. If you think about getting any SKS, I mean, the Chinese ones are fine, and the Russian ones are obviously fine. But to be honest with you, I swear, I would not take anything for the Yugoslavian SKS. It's beautiful. It's tough made. And if you want to get crafty in your machine shop or something, you can change this into like a muzzle brake. You see what I'm saying? Add some holes or slots or however you want to conform it. But it does protect the end of the barrel, if you think about it. That's kind of like countersunk, big time, like 4 inches worth, hell. Anyway, great gun, people. I love it. No problems. Like I say, 450 rounds, shit. All ammos, it's great. Got it brand new too, by the way. But they are pretty expensive, especially if you get them in the grease pack. This thing, we had to wipe Cosmoline. It's still got Cosmoline deep down inside. areas and stuff, man. I mean, when we shoot this thing, it's still got cosmoline dripping out of the where the bayonet hooks on and shit. I mean, it's crazy. Love it though. SKSs are great guns, people. However, there are a lot out there that are fucking wore out. People are selling them, and you know, just make sure to look it over really good when you get it. Do some research on them. Look up reviews, like, of course, this one. And the trigger on the Yugoslavian ones, to me, feels a little bit stiffer than the other kind, like the Chinese or the Russian. But these SKSs compared to an AK-47 are very, very accurate. Okay? So the accuracy is there. I mean, you have a lot, if you think about it, you got a lot of freaking weight. You know what I mean? The SKS has a lot of weight to it. You know? It really does. Compared, I mean, especially on the front end. I mean, it's a very heavy built, long gun for the caliber. 7.62 by 39, you know, which is the same caliber that the AK-47 shoots. You know, pretty sure some of you already knew that, obviously. But I love it. You know, it's a great gun. Get you some different shots here. Very beastly gun, I love it. But like I say, pretty big and long, you know, M1 Garanish style feeling shit for the caliber, it really is. And it's not direct gas, by the way. It's still got a piston. And this one's even different because it's got a piston. I'm not going to do a disassembly on this video. It's got a piston in here that kind of free floats. And then it hits a plunger just inside this sight block here. The spring-loaded plunger. And this little divot. When the plunger goes through and the gas goes and hits the piston, smashes into the plunger right here, and then the plunger pings, just pings like that, the bolt. And that's how this shit works. Where the AK's piston is hooked to the actual bolt carrier. So there's a damn difference there going on, I'll tell you. For sure. I mean, definitely a difference, people. So, I was just wanting to give you a general review on this SKS. One of my favorites, to be honest with you. And like I say, man, pick you up one if you ain't already while they're still around, because these ain't really getting shipped too often, I'll tell you that much. You know, definitely not. And they're not gonna be many around too much longer. So you know what I'm saying, pick you up one. I know they're a little steep, but you know, like I say, and you can buy aftermarket detachable 30-round mags for these things from different companies and stuff, and even a permanently attached one like this one that goes down a little longer, and it's a 20-round one, so you can run your 2 stripper clips, and it is stripper clip fed. Okay, so anyway, hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. I don't think I missed out on anything. Excellent gun, people. But the Yugoslavian is a little bit different. The aesthetics, the look and appearance is quite different than some of your other ones you're probably used to seeing. So, keep that in mind. Alright, see you on the next one. And oh yeah, as far as the SKS goes too, I forgot to mention a few things. The sturdiness is very good. I mean, it's heavy built, tough built, like a bolt action rifle type stuff. Like I say, M1 Garanish style, just thick and heavy. A little thicker and heavier built than an AK. But the reliability is probably not quite as good as an AK as far as when it comes to some dirt, grit, grime, and some freaking mud, you know. But I think the reliability is just perfect as long as you keep it clean and maintain it the way you're supposed to. So I just wanted to mention that extra about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.